Hey up, how you doing? You're right. Right, I haven't done one of these for a while. Let's have a little bit of a catch up. I've made a few purchases. I'll show you them. I've made some videos and I've got some ingredients ready for videos coming up. So we'll call it a Homebrew Wednesday or a Thirsty Thursday or whatever day it comes out. I know Captain Bailey likes a little sit down and a chat on videos, doesn't he? So I'm going to do a bit of a sit down and a chat, but obviously I might get thirsty while I'm doing it, so we'll have a little sip. Found this in the fridge and I've not got a clue where it came from, to be fair. A little bit of snake bite and black. That's taken me back a bit to my youth. So the Hop Foundry apple cider, fresh apple cider with some Pilsner lager with a dash of blackcurrant cordial. It's 4%. Cheeky one, hey? Shall we? I don't even know. I've got a funny feeling this was probably a Lidl or an Aldi, wasn't it, I guess. Anyway, this isn't going to be a beer review. This is just something I can drink while we're having a little chatteroony. Well, that's sweet. That currant cordial, that's what it tastes of. Anyway, I'll have something nicer in a bit. So, there's a bit of a list, to be fair. A little bit of a list. I was offline for a week and a half. We'll talk about that to do with the camera, and it's given me a bit of inspiration for something else later. But yeah, the internet got changed over from one provider to the other, and it was a week and a bit before they came to move the stuff over. No idea why. My wife was away. It's in her name for some reason. When the other one was in my name, when it's gone over to the other one, it's gone in her name. Don't know what's going on there. I got the emails, but they wouldn't speak to me because I didn't know the word, and we haven't set up a word. We haven't set up an account with them yet. It's just moved over. Anyway, I did have a week where I didn't get a video out, but it is what it is. Yeah, hey ho. So what have we been purchasing, and what have we been doing? I'm going to start off with what I've been buying. I've got a few bits and bobs, and yeah. First off, I've got a new mic off TikTok. Now I've got a lav mic, but it's got a wire. It goes to my pocket and then transmits to there. I've got a really nice mic on my tripod that I use most of the time, but when I need a bit of background noise out the way, if I'm outside and it's noisy or I'm walking around, I might use this. Really cheap. I have tried it. It's alright. It's got maybe a bit of a tinny sound, but I think I can adjust that when I have a look at it. It's only a few quid. I didn't know that when I first got it, it didn't work, but I had fluff in my import. So my other mic had me. I think we'd spoke about that on a video. We're going to be speaking about it on video. I'm hoping this is going to be the next video out. We'll see. It's supposed to be, else it's not going to make any sense, is it? So what have I been buying? Spray ball to fit on top of my keg washer. I buy it, AliExpress, £8.89p I think. But I'm a nightmare. Yeah, it's the female. Yeah. Didn't get that right. I'm sure I measured it. I'm going to get some electronic calipers. But anyway, something saved my bacon. That is out of one of them. It goes in there. Luckily, that fits in there. And that fits in there. So that goes on my keg washer. But the pump hasn't quite got... It does work, but I think it's more effective just with that end on, throwing it up at the top at the minute. I don't know whether these are supposed to work a bit better like that, are they? I don't know. But anyway, I've still got it. I might try it. That's really noisy while I'm talking, isn't it? Sorry. But yeah, it does spin, it does spray, but I think there's more power when you've just got that end on. That was a bit of a boo-boo, to be fair. Well, it wasn't. It was worth a try. I'll probably use it for something else. I have purchased some Manuka taps. I haven't had them super long, but there's been lots and lots. I've seen lots of things, but there's a. Let me show you. I bought some seal kits, and you get everything in it. But in there's a plastic red one. It's in there somewhere. There's a couple of plastic red ones, but one of them is quite prone apparently to cracking, and you get a leaky tap. So I bought about 5 of them. I think where did I get them from? I got them, they came from AliExpress, from Kegland. They was £2.28 I think each one. I think I've got 5 of them. So I like to have seals in stock, so I have lots of seals. Lots of seal. I've bought my son some Chem Clean. Yeah. I've got some VWP that I use. But I'm a bit tight with it and I don't leave it in long enough. So the other day I used the Chem Clean at the proper rate, but I've bought me son some to save me filling it up and using it all up. Got one of them. Now that was, I bought a few things actually, hang on. We're going to have to pop some stuff together. That was £8.99 from a brew keg tap, and I've got a picture of that working up there, and that absolutely works a beaut. I put enough water in to just fill the pump, to get to the pump, and then I put it in there. I did a 4-hour, which is recommended at 50 degrees I think, and so I didn't use lots of water. I didn't use so much Chem Clean because I'm not filling it right up. This is spraying it everywhere. It works a beaut. Now the bottom of that was brown because it gets washed every time, but I don't think I put enough in because I'm tight. I probably don't. I only left it for an hour every time I clean it. I'm more worried about the pump than anything else, cleaning that. But that was brown, and that is a sparkly. It's sparkly. It's a beaut. So yeah, that spray ball is that. Not a spray ball, it's CIP in it, but I mean it's amazing. Looks like it's 3D printed or something, but it works. An absolute treat. I love it. Absolutely fantastic. So I've got the Firmzilla Generation 3 point something with all the bells and whistles on, haven't I? With the trub dump. But I've invested in an all-rounder with the cap, with the pressure kit and the dip tube and a spunding valve. So I've got 2. In fact, I've got 3 spunding valves now. And that fits in my under-counter fridge. So I can do 2 pressure ferments at the same time. Very exciting. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I've already used it once. It's brilliant. So 2 lots of pressure fermenting now. Very exciting. As I say, I was offline a bit. You're going to see some footage. So I've got a CCTV camera at the front, which tracks me, which tracks people. So you can put it onto cars or people. It's got face recognition and stuff. It's really good. And I've never thought about using that for brewing. I brew just out there in the summer, right under it. And I was offline, but the camera was turned on when I went offline that morning. So it'd been on overnight. The internet went up. So it's controlled by an app on my phone like most things are now. And because I had no internet, I couldn't turn the camera off. So I was brewing and the camera was following me around. And then afterwards, when I came back online a few days later, all the footage was there. And I looked in it and I went, do you know what? That's the second camera for me. It's good quality. I'm like, some extra footage, isn't there? So I think I'm going to start utilising my CCTV camera outside when I'm brewing there for a bit of extra brew footage to mix things up a bit with the footage that I get at normal level. It's quite high up. You can see my bald spot though. But I think that's what I'm going to do. Just another element, isn't it? I love it. Martha is going to secondary school. We're going off piste here, but there is some more brewing stuff coming up. Martha's going to secondary school in a couple of weeks. It's very exciting. It's a bit scary, isn't it? Going from the biggest in a small school to the smallest in a really big school. But she's going to be all right. She'll manage it. She'll boss it. She'll be great. So that's going to be exciting. Really exciting. Another chapter in her life and ours. Now, if I put this video out this week, the next video out will be Tankard Brewing's Nelson Savan, I can't say it, Pale. Otherwise, that was out last week and this is the week after. I've also got a Tankard Brewing Golden Ale kegged and ready to go, so that will definitely be a video. Now, I've got some videos that are already done and up on YouTube, ready to go from private to public, and I have to do this with work commitments. I have to do videos when I can do them, and I bunch them up. I get a while with shifts that I just can't, I don't get a chance to brew or do footage or edit. So I get them up there ready, so I can try and put a video out a week. And to be fair, apart from when we had internet outage, I've not done a bad job recently, to be fair. Subscribers going up, appreciate that. Thank you everybody, I'm very excited. And yeah, so the ones that are in the can, ready to, the button to be pressed on, are the Tankard Brewing Nelson Pale, that's done. I've got the grain bit of the Tankard Brewing Golden Ale done. I just need to get it on tap and taste it. It's conditioned now. I've got a Tropical England Pale, which is 225 grams of English hops in a pale ale from, it's a mixed bag from Cross My Loof. That's ready to go. Just need to press the button. I've done a video on the beer formerly known as Yellow Belly, which has got a great story behind it, why it's not called Yellow Belly anymore, and it's relative to Lincolnshire, where I live. I enjoyed doing that. It's a bit of background, bit of a story, something a bit different. In the fermenter there, I've got a Nectaron T45 Smash. Really looking forward to trying that. That is cold crashing as we speak. I've still got the tasting part of the grain to glass of the Coconut Clipper Stout. That, I don't know what I'm going to brew for Christmas now. That's boo-booed me right up, I'll tell you. It's supposed to be a Christmas beer, but that, spoiler alert, that ain't going to last till Christmas. Not a chance. Anyway, I've got the grain part, I've got the brewing footage and the chat, and I just need to do the tasting of that video. I have just got some USC hop mix from Cross My Loof that I'm going to use all 225 grams in something. Think that could be decent. Sea hops, they're good, and there's a few in there, so yeah, I'm going to use the lot. I'm going to use the lot in a beer, and I'm going to see what, I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but it's going to be something nice and light and fruity. And I've also just got 225 grams for Cross My Loof of Sabro that I've never tried before. And yeah, I fancy giving them a go. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I was going to do a Nectaron and Sabro beer. I didn't. I bottled it. I decided I wanted to know what Nectaron was like, so I did just Nectaron. We'll see whether I put the Sabro somewhere or whether I do the same, just a Sabro beer to find out. I've been trying to. I fancied a bit of Sabro for a while. I've seen lots of people use it. Never had any. I fancy having a go at that, I've got to be honest. Let me have a slurp. Told you, there's some stuff coming up and some stuff going on. That's like sweet cordial. It's like, it really is. I've got some people coming over next month, so I'm trying to get brewed up because they like my beer. There's a few of them, so I'll make sure I've got stocks built up for them coming over for the night. We're gonna have an evening together, and they like I say, they like drinking my beer. One of the girls really likes my stouts, and if she likes coconut, I'm not convinced that. There's going to be loads of that left, so we will see. I probably need to get a stout onto me. I got loads of dark grains. I just don't know what to do. I did my cherry stout, which was okay. I used the wrong base. Spoiler, I'm not going to tell you about that because there will be a video on that coconut. And in the start of the video, I hadn't decided how much coconut I'm going to put in, and I'm going to tell you on the tasting video how much coconut I put in it. And we'll see whether I did right or whether I did wrong. I know, but you don't. Ah, this is naughty, innit? This is naughty. I've just got a 25 kilo bag of pale Marisotta crisp. I think it was. Really expensive delivery. Something like 12 quid delivery, I think it was. Here's what everything's going up now. And so I've got plenty of specialist grains in at the minute. I've got plenty of grain. I've just done a bit of a shop across my loo for yeast. I have got some different yeast, but I quite often use 5 and 4, and I only have one packet of each of them left, so I popped some of them, got some of them, popped them in the fridge. Free delivery, and I've got some kiwi which I've used on a beer recently, which I quite liked. I've already got some clipper in, and I think I might be doing, I don't know, I might use clipper again with a stout. I don't know what, if you can think, what have I done before? I've done a marshmallow porter, I've done, I can't remember what I've done, a cherry stout, I've just done a coconut stout, I've done a stout, I've done Graham Preston's salted caramel chocolate milk stout. I did one with extract. What was that? I'll put it down here when I remember. Chocolate orange stout. I was lucky there because I used Uncle Roy's as recommended by Mr. Harry Brew 69, the legend that is, and that turned out just right. I put the right amount of quantity in. It's really good. I like that. That was good. That was decent, that was. So yes, that's where we are. That's what we are up to. There's plenty going on. There's going to be plenty to come. And it's all very exciting. Well, I'm very excited if you guys are. I'm still looking. I did a poll recently about the name. So I was going to change the name to Brew a Bit Rick. So I popped a poll on BrewTube Official, and it was pretty much a resounding success that just keep the name Brew a Bit Rickshaw. So I was holding off with that because I want a bit of merch for myself just to wear. I would like a printed t-shirt. I'd like an embroidered shirt of some sort, whether it be a rugby shirt or a golf collared shirt. And I'd like a cap. But not to sell. We're not going to be doing selling stuff. We're not getting mixed up on that. That's a nightmare. Just too much. I ain't got time for that. But yeah, just for me to wear really. If it's possible to get that logo on, I mean, can that be embroidered? I mean, that could definitely be printed onto a t-shirt, couldn't it? But could it be embroidered? I'm not sure. I've got a mate with an embroidery machine. I might ask them. Anyway, I've got a couple of mates that do bits like that. Anyway, so yes, that's my plan. I just needed to keep the name. I've also, you'll see it in this one. So this is the thing about having stuff already edited and done. I've changed the intro and the outro just a little bit. You might have seen our social media this week, or last week, or the week before, depending on when I put this out. I've got my QR codes. So I'd already put YouTube, on the intro and outro. I put YouTube, the YouTube symbol, the TikTok symbol, and the Instagram symbol. How strong's that? It's only 4%. I tell you what, it tastes like I'm drinking a cordial drink as well. Right, I think I've got another one in there as well. I didn't buy these. I don't know what happened. Anyway, that's not one. It's all right on a quick, refreshing, low ABV day, but it doesn't taste like beer at all. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so some haven't got that symbols on. Some now have, but the ones that are in editing haven't been uploaded to YouTube. I've also got the QR codes on it. I am proper coming into the 21st century, me. So I've got a QR code for my YouTube, my TikTok, and my Instagram. I was talking about this, about Facebook. I have a personal Facebook account, Rick Shaw, but I don't think I'm going to do a Brew a Bit Facebook. I just haven't got. I might have mentioned this, or I'm going to mention this. I might be going over the stuff again, but I haven't got time to do too much. Everything keeps me busy. This keeps me busy, to be fair. On top of it, trying to decide what I'm doing and keeping it fresh, and I don't know, it's hard. It's hard coming up with ideas. I'm already thinking about my Christmas special. Actually, I'm going to ask you about that. So, the biggest effort generally that goes into any YouTube video I do over the year is my Christmas. I brew a beer. I normally have a bit of a story there somehow. Get dressed up, we do things. Santa came. I think Santa might be coming again this year. Same clip. Spoiler alert. That was hard to get, that was. He's a busy man at Christmas. Yeah, so I normally get a story and there's something going on, a bit different. But It doesn't particularly, although I've got a lot of subscribers since last year. I've hit 1,000, it's going up. But over the years before, I've always done it, and it doesn't get any more views particularly than any other video I do. But it's massive effort. It's a lot of work, honestly. So pop in the comments below whether you want to see a Christmas special, or do I just save my time and brew a beer and just drink it like I normally do at Christmas. Or sometimes, I mean, I did a short every day with an advent calendar the year before last, singing. Not surprised that didn't get a lot of views, I've got to be honest. I did an advent calendar last year, but I can't remember what I did. Anyway, we do some stuff at Christmas, but is it worth the effort? That's the thing. So comment below whether you want to see something at Christmas, or whether I just brew a beer, dark beer, or whatever it is. And I might go left field and do a lager for Christmas. What do you reckon? I always do a stout. I did an old ale once, didn't I? I've done some stouts, and yeah, I've done a few things anyway. Right, I'm just adding in. I've got a proper beer now as well. A proper beer. While I was doing that, through the post came some stickers from this chap. Oh, where is it? There you go, look. YouTube channel, all the way over in America, is GAMN Brewing. He's got a proper cool, nice little setup. Go and have a look, see what you think. Sent me some, here look. And I've had a few stickers, to be fair, from different people. I've got a few of everything, look. I keep looking that way because my camera's normally that way. I will sort that. Anyway, yes, thought I'd just add that in. Thank you. Go check him out. Have a look. See what you think. Right. So yeah, that's it. That is it. I've taken enough of your time up. I wanted to just drop on and just tell you what's been going on, what I've purchased, and what's coming up. Yeah, so nice little chat. Nice little chat. What does Abbey Homebrew call it? I see I'm doing this and I haven't prepped, have I? Can't remember what it is. Anyway, that is the end of today's little chat. I do these now and again. Love it. Thanks for tuning in. Catch up again soon. Thanks for all the support. Thanks on the socials. Thanks on YouTube. Thanks for all the new subscribers over the last year. It's yeah, it's pretty good. I'm loving life. But remember, I'm no professional. I'm doing this for a giggle, a bit of a laugh, and just a bit of fun. Thank you for your support. Cheers.
Like, subscribe and hit the bell.